Hello, Kimmy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It would help if I turn the mic on, right?
Yeah, I was wondering what happened. I thought it was me.
And every week something I'm going, right?
Exactly.
What's up, Mama? I miss you. It's like I haven't seen you in ages.
I know, right?
Oh, God, you look cute.
Oh, thanks. I'm feeling pinky today.
I see you representing.
Yes,
Uh-huh. I got the head thing turned tighter. You gotta teach me how to do that.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I will.
You beat Carol today? What?
I know. What's going on with Carol?
I know. I
Ah,
know. I know.
I hope she'll come on and see me.
I know. I
Have to
know,
get right
right?
back off at, me have to get right back off at 3:30.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my client will be coming. But she's very simple.
Okay.
Young girl, 20 years old. No extra extras.
Okay.
No, no, no. She's very simple. So I'm gonna try and be done with her by 4:20 before anything else.
Yeah.
A very
Yeah.
simple
Well,
young girl.
we on air right now, honey. We
Oh,
on air right now.
well, everybody heard me.
Uh,
Talking about I have to get off.
well,
Duty
yeah,
calls, guys. And I'll be right back.
it sure do.
Yeah.
Let me see. Turn this thing on.
Yeah. So how's everything going?
Everything is going good on this side. I
That's
just,
good.
as you notice, I've been home
Yeah.
mostly all week.
Mm-hmm.
Soon change though.
Yeah.
Soon change. You know how it go.
Yeah.
I miss the office.
Yeah. I'm I'm here every day. I can't I find myself I can't be away.
Oh, you can't be away?
No, I can't be away.
No, I'd be itching to come there too. I was there yesterday. They had a photo shoot. Yes, we. I know we know we're on air. We're waiting on Miss Carol to come, listeners. Me and Kimmy having our conversation like nobody's around.
I know, right?
I
At least
hope you guys are doing well. This fine Wednesday, and as we hold on, I need a new As we can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me. Okay. Yeah. So as I was saying, um, we want our listeners to show us their pink because we have this week our
Mhm.
lucky winner. If you show us your pink this week, you win a $50 gift card.
Whoa.
You know how many people can deal with that?
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's a good $50. A gift card. Show us your pink. Hashtag show us your
Mhm.
pink, and you drop it on Facebook, Instagram, or send us an email or WhatsApp. Either me, Kim, or Carol. Whoever you have a WhatsApp number to, you can WhatsApp us, and you will get the chance to win a $50 gift card. I could use that.
That is amazing. Now that is enough for you to just go ahead and show us
Every,
your.
right. Every week we want to give away a gift to one of our lucky listeners. Right. So coming up today's topic is um actually work balance, balancing work and
Hmm.
home life.
That's right.
Which I know that a lot of us can relate to that. I don't know how to balance it. I really don't. You know how to balance it?
What? Home and work.
Yeah. Can you? I mean, when you leave work, can you
Mhm.
say, "Okay, that's it. No more work. I just go home and relax"? Can you do that?
Yeah, I'm starting to learn how to do it. Yeah,
Well, you
because
need
I
to teach me.
found it's too much. Because I figure here, if I'm here all day at the salon,
Right.
that's it. When you go home, you got to separate it. Just like they were saying, when you go into the bedroom, don't carry your work into the bedroom.
Right.
Well, I love my little fun stuff because I love watching Spanish novellas. All my Spanish
Oh
listeners,
Lord, I know you do love that. You're
they know
hooked that.
what a novella is. So I love my Spanish novellas, and I get into it. So I like to watch them at night. So
Right.
once I've done all my work in the daytime at the salon, I found I'm gonna just leave it here. Now I did used to do that, take
Hmm.
it and working on things in the salon with treatments and all this kind of stuff.
Right.
It throws you completely off balance. So I think it is really good when they say separate the two.
Yeah.
Just, you have to get some balance.
Yeah, you do have to get balance in that. Well, one thing I know, whatever I'm doing, and when 11 o'clock comes and I see that good times coming on TV,
Ah,
I drop
exactly.
everything because I
That's
love
right.
me some good times.
That's
I
right.
watch it.
See,
That's my comfort.
that's what I'm saying. See, that's
Tuesdays through Thursdays from 11 o'clock until I fall asleep, I have to watch.
that's it. And
Yeah.
really, truly, 11 o'clock at night, that's late anyway. So that could be some special. That's gonna be some personal time for yourself.
Yeah,
You know.
but sometimes you work. You're constantly in work mode, like checking emails, checking, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that for the business, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean it's easier said than done.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier said than done.
Yeah, you just gotta focus on it. You gotta focus on it and put in your head, this is what I'm going to do. This is
Right,
exactly how. It depends on how bad you want it done. Do you really like to take your work home with you?
right,
To do does how is that balance in your life? Do you just want to 24 hours a day? You just want to do that? Now you know me. I'm
mm,
all about my business, and I can do it all the time.
right,
And I was doing that, not balancing myself, but taking home. I'm sitting up 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning.
right.
Listen, if you don't balance somewhere, it will catch up with you.
It sure will.
Wait a minute. If I've devoted 10, 12 hours of all my time to my business and I need a little bit of me time,
Right.
yeah, deserve it. I can't. So that's, yeah, I have stopped it. I don't carry any work at home anymore. So good excuse because I'm far.
Yeah.
So if I,
Hey, Miss Carol Tanya.
Well, hello,
We
ladies.
we were wondering what happened. You let Kim beat you this week?
I know, right? Oh
Like
my
you,
goodness.
it's gonna snow. It's gonna snow in Fort Lauderdale.
It's gonna snow in Florida. Not
It's
like
gonna.
that's impossible.
well,
Let me.
remember, right, there you go. Because remember, I'm working. It's not like I'm just doing whatever. So it
We
has not.
know that. You know we have to mess with you before because you're
Of
leaving us at
course.
3:30, and you're coming back for your
Oh,
your
she
um.
is today. You're leaving us at 3:30 today?
Yeah, I have to leave. I have a client at 3:30.
But
Oh,
she's coming
okay.
back, right?
I'll be right back after I'm done with her.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you're gonna give us some health and wellness today?
Oh yes.
Nice.
We
That's
have
what
Yeah,
a
I look forward
guest.
to that.
I have
that's
a
what
guest.
we look forward to.
Hmm, I
We
have
look
a guest
forward
coming.
to that.
Yes, and I have a guest coming on, and she'll be on at 4:45.
Okay, cool.
That's even better. Like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we were just chit chatting about the topic for today, but now that you're here, I know we wanna. What was your new acronym now for what's happening?
Wow.
What?
It's
Yeah,
it's what's affecting us. It's not what's happening, it's what's affecting us. But it's WAU, but it's pronounced WOW. Wow.
fancy, fancy, fancy.
So in our wow segment today, ladies, what do we have?
You introduce it because you're the one that came up with this topic. So you introduce it.
You guys are so funny. So today, as a part of our wow, so let me set this up really quickly. Now, we don't own this content. Just for copyright's sake and legalities, etc. This content is actually owned by the Dr. Oz show, and we saw this online, but it is so relevant to what we want to talk about and what we've been talking about and what this whole month is about, which is this whole month is about breast cancer in women. However, this topic was on Dr. Oz and he covered this recently, and it's really just talking about, should women drink milk,
Okay.
right? And we were all like, wow, that's an interesting topic. I thought it was interesting. Should women drink milk? Because apparently there is some link between drinking milk and increased breast cancer.
All right.
And being that this is the month of breast cancer, you know, this is really, really interesting. Now, just to let you know, they didn't really find, it's like, you know, it's like anything. You have to take it with a grain of salt and everything in moderation, but you'll find that they're not saying that you cannot drink milk. However, there is some sort of link in the studies that they did with these women. So we have a little video of Dr. Oz himself discussing this and the doctor who came on the show.
All right. Hold
And
on.
we want to share it with, you know, you lovely folks today.
All right. I'm setting it up. Wait, hold on. You know me always. I'm gonna restart it.
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Yep. Might want to turn it up as much as you can, I think.
You can share with us a little more about what resources found when it comes to drinking milk.
But we're not seeing it. We're just seeing you. So
Thanks so much. I think that
All
this
right,
was
hold
actually
on.
a very interesting study because those are one of those studies
Where
that
is it?
impacts our health when we think of breast
Okay,
health,
let's try this again.
but also
I did share this. It's saying share.
Health alert about
yeah, we're seeing it now.
Okay, good.
dairy and cancer. Alarming new headlines report that just 1 cup of milk may up your risk of breast cancer by nearly 50%. We're investigating what you need to know right now. I know a lot of you love your milk, so is there a healthy amount that you can drink? Join me now is gynecologist Dr. Jessica Shepard at Baylor University Medical Center. I gotta say, I was surprised when I read this latest study of more than 50,000 women. So Dr. Shepard, you can share with us a little more about what resources found when it comes to drinking milk and an increased risk of breast cancer.
yeah, thanks so much. I think that this was actually a very interesting study because those are one of those studies, one that impacts our health when we think of breast health, but also our daily lives and what we ingest. So this was an observational study that looked, again, like you said, over 50,000 women in North America. And what they were looking at were the health outcomes of women who were drinking full milk or dairy milk rather versus soy milk versus no milk. And what they were able to gather from the study is the women who drank dairy milk, 1 cup of dairy milk daily, that there was a 50% greater risk of having breast cancer, developing breast cancer, compared to those that are in the study who did not drink any milk during that same amount of time. And just to note, these women that were all in the study, prior to the study, none of them had any breast cancer or history of breast cancer.
All right, so Dr. Many women over the years have been told to avoid soy because of breast cancer fears. I talked about this on the show quite a bit. What about the women who drank soy milk, which sometimes can be a processed version of the original?
Absolutely, you know, soy comes in various forms, but for this particular study, when looking at soy milk, they didn't show a significant increase of breast cancer.
So put it all together for us. What do you make out of this new information?
Yeah, I think that studies like this are very provocative, but what we do know is that it's still too early to make a distinct assumption. We have to note that there is conflicting conclusions when we look at studies like this because we have, just like you mentioned, there are other studies that we've seen in the past that may have different variations. But as for this study, it can prompt us to look further into this caveat, this dairy and this soy kind of conundrum and kind of figure out where we fall into that. But overall, there are actually some very good things in this study for women to sit and think about and what to consider. Other things that we want to take caution is this was done on a very specific population. So again, it was over 50,000 women, which is good when we think of studies, those are great numbers. But the women in the study actually did not eat meat. So it's really hard for us to make any assumptions or conclusions when we think of these studies because it doesn't represent the general population.
So just underline one point here. If you look at people who do not eat meat, that's not representative of America. In the medical community, it's always difficult for us to make a conclusion when we're not studying the general population. So cut to the chase here, Dr. Shepard. If you love drinking milk, can you still drink it? What are you telling your patients?
Yeah, this is the take-home message that we want all women to know, that that's our responsibility as physicians and scientists to take these studies and allow them to have this this message, which is yes, you can still drink milk. And for those that take an active role in what they want to do in their lifestyle in order to decrease that risk of breast cancer, is again looking at studies such as these and to decide if you are a dairy milk drinker, maybe there are some modifications that you can make, and also making sure that you decrease all the other things that contribute to getting breast cancer.
All right, so we reached out to the National Dairy Council about their take on this latest study. Here's what they said in part about the research. It is important for people to know that the overall body of evidence does not support a link between dairy milk or any dairy food and breast cancer. And thanks very much for being with us. Up next, what about other dairy like yogurt and cheese? You need to be worried about those foods when it comes to breast cancer. We investigate the healthiest dairy foods you should be eating.
Wow. Milk.
Yeah. So what do you ladies think about that, huh? Oh,
But
first of all, Reese, could you click the live button for us? Folks are asking.
I'm trying to fix it. In the
Okay.
process of doing it, it's telling
Okay,
me
cool.
unable to live stream so that's what I've been trying to do. So
Oh, okay. All right. So
bear
let's
with us.
continue then. Sorry, friends, if you can't see us on the live stream. We'll work on that.
Yeah, I'm working on it as we speak. I don't know why it keeps telling me this. Yeah.
All right.
um,
So, but what do you ladies think? Kimberly, I know you're in the health and wellness, and you're probably very interested in this topic, and you've heard a lot about this too. So what do you think about women drinking milk and what we just heard on Dr. Oz?
Well, this is something that's been going on for years. This is not something new. This is probably new. I don't know how that video was it a recent video?
Yeah.
Okay, that's been going on for years. They had that whole thing with the soy milk. And when they started that years ago, I didn't stop drinking soy milk or drinking dairy. I stopped drinking dairy anyway, milk and everything like that. So I've always been, especially when they introduced us to the almond milk or plant or coconut milk or something like that. Or rice milk. Those are the things that I use. So I've been using that because they have been talking about it hormonally. They were talking about soy milk. So it kind of freaked out because when soy came out, it was a big thing. Everybody drinks soy because it's really good, and you don't drink your dairy and all. But the dairy has been out for many years about the dairy, and then soy, I would say about maybe probably a little bit more than 3 years. They've been talking about not, with the soy because of the hormonal stuff that they were talking about with that from a long time ago. But anyway, I converted years ago to the almond milk because I love it better. So the dairy stuff's been going on for years. This is not new to a lot of people.
Yeah, I myself, when you start to get a little bit older, some of us, because when I was younger, I hate.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I myself, when you start to get a little bit older, some of us, because when I was younger, I hate.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I myself,
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
We're hearing you now.
Okay, I'm letting you know that we're live. So you can I just wanted everybody to know that they can go on to My Turn Radio now and they can see us live. Sorry. Go ahead, Carol.
Oh, yes. Awesome. Thanks, Reese.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some folks wanted to be able to see us, but that's all right. But we definitely want you to listen in on for all of you who can't see us. We know that this is around the work time, and we don't want you getting fired from your jobs. Remember this.
Oh, we can't pay you.
We can't pay your salary.
We can't pay you.
and then we definitely won't have your work-life balance. Okay?
Exactly.
So
right.
We don't want to do that. So you can listen, like if you have headphones or whatever, you put one ear in and one ear so you can hear, what your bosses are saying or whoever else is talking to you or the kids talking to you at home. So, we just like to keep it light and fun here, but basically listen to us, or you can check us out on video if you can.
Yes.
So we're back to talking about finishing up because it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and this topic was talking about the link between